BBH viewing party. What's up? Not game related, but I am doing something very important. Please vote. In my state of Washington, voting for state officials and positions are due in an hour for me, so I'm doing my civic duty. If you are voting in your state and an election is coming up, please, 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 please vote. It is so important. All right, these are my confessions. Yeah!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our live head of household competition tonight. I'm here with Jenny, who is our outgoing HOH, cannot play tonight, but wants to watch, which is great. Sweet. Okay. Dr. Mills is here.
Cool.
All right. Here's how it is going to work. I, before this all started, drew two names at random. Those names were Matt and Jeff. Matt and Jeff are going to come on first in a moment, and they are going to take on the first round. In each round, I'm going to ask you a pretty random trivia question. These trivia questions have a numeric answer. Every one of them will have a numbered answer. The winner of the round is the person that gets closest to the actual answer. This is not The Price is Right, so you can go over. Whoever gets the closest to the answer, high or low, the other person is then out, and the person that wins gets to choose the next two people to compete. We will do this over and over again until we're left with our final two people. They'll get asked the final question, and whoever gets that will win the HOH. We're good to go. All right, we're going to get Jeff and Matt here. I'm going to do the big screen.
What's up? Hey.
So I will ask the question. I'll ask you to write down your answer. Then I'm going to ask you to hold it up to yourself first so that it's locked in, and then reveal it to me. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Great.
Yes.
All right. Question number 1. How many letters are there in the Greek alphabet?
What? I don't know. Cool.
When you have your answer, hold it up to yourself. All right. You're both good. And now, you good, Matt?
Yes, I'm so good.
Okay. Hold it up to me.
Show it?
Now?
Yeah, show it. Go for it.
Do you see it?
Jeff says 32. I can't see yours, Matt. Down. 28. The correct answer is 24. So that bumps Jeff out. Matt, you won the round. Who would you like to see compete next?
Oh, I can pick any two. Oh,
Yes.
shit. All right, let's go with Shelby and Jake.
Shelby and Jake. Matt is out. All right, question number 2. In what year was The Wizard of Oz released? The film. Hold it up to yourself. Now hold it up to me. Jake says 1932. Shelby says 1939. Shelby, it is 1939.
Yes!
You got it on the nose. All right. Jake, I'm going to actually kick you out so Rachel can get in since she's trying to get in. Is that okay? We'll fill you in on what happens. All right, Shelby, who do you want to see next?
You know what?
Get in.
What?
Sorry, Shelby, go for it.
Let's do, oh gosh, Bradley and Pietro.
Bradley and Pietro. All right, Shelby, can kick you out. You hang tight. All right, question number 3. How many symphonies did Beethoven compose? $10 and 120. The correct answer is 9. Bradley, you got that one. All right, Pietro kicking you out. All right, Bradley, who would you like to see compete next? Rachel is here for the record.
Put up Rachel and Alex.
Rachel and Alex.
Wait, am I supposed to have a piece of paper? I'm so sorry, Josh, I don't.
It's okay. You can text me your answer in the diary room.
Oh, okay, cool.
Is that okay?
Yep.
Wait, who is it? Pietro's out, and we've only done 2 rounds. Okay. Question number 3. Wait, someone else. Who else is
4.
out? This is 4. Jeff is out. Oh, Jake is out. Sorry, I'm just keeping notes. All right, question number 4. How many three-pointers did Michael Jordan average per season? The correct answer is actually 38.73. So Rachel has it.
What the hell?
All right, Rachel, who would you like to see next?
Oh, wait,
Matt, Emma, Alex, Jason, Shelby, Bradley, and you.
Emma and Bradley.
Bradley, Emma, Rachel is out. All right, question number whatever. In what year did the first episodes of Friends air? What year did the first episode of Friends air? Emma says 94. Bradley says 93. The correct answer is 94. Emma stays alive. Bradley bows out. All right, Emma, who would you like to see next?
Who can I pick again?
You have Matt, Jason, Shelby, and Rachel.
Let's do Jason and Shelby.
Jason, or Shelby, Jason. All right, Emma, hang tight. All right, the next question. How many different countries border China? 9 and 11, never forget, but it is Jason with 14. That is correct. The answer was 14. So Jason stays alive. Shelby is out. Where are you, Shelby? In the thing that there you go. All right, Jason, who would you like to see next? Your options are Matt, Emma, and Rachel. And you're muted for the record.
That'd be helpful, wouldn't it? Matt and Rachel.
I'm here.
How many spaces are there on the Trivial Pursuit board?
What the fuck kind of question is that? Can you repeat that again?
How many total spaces are there on the Trivial Pursuit board?
Can you see it?
Lower, please.
Oh.
You said did you say
lower.
8 or 28?
I said 8.
The correct answer is 73. Rachel stays alive.
Oh my god. Fucking shit.
Your only options now are Jason and Emma. So we're gonna get Jason in here and we're gonna get Emma in here. Gonna kick Matt out. Rachel, we'll keep you on. Rachel, you'll face the winner of this. Question is, on a standard, this is for Jason and Emma, on a standard 88 key piano, how many keys are black? Show them to me. Emma says 25. Jason says 20. The correct answer is 36. Emma stays alive. Jason is out. It comes down to Emma and the other, Rachel. All right, the final question. The final question. The winner of this will be the head of household. How many total steps are there in the Statue of Liberty? If you were to go to the top of the Statue of Liberty, how many steps would you have to walk up? 1766. Rachel says 1100. The correct answer is only 162. Rachel, you're the head of household.
Hi, good morning. Okay, so update real quick. So lots have happened. I just won my second HOH, so that's exciting. But I guess it kind of makes me look like a bigger target than what I am, so that's good. But so, long story short, Ryan accidentally sent me some videos that were meant for his diary room, but he sent them to my and him private message. And so he thought I knew all of his strategies and everything like that. I absolutely knew nothing. I don't know what happened, and I don't know what he was talking about in those videos because I didn't watch them because I was going to bed. And I was just going to watch them in the morning. Well, obviously he removed them, so I couldn't watch them. So I feel really bad about the whole Jenny situation. But I mean, that's the thing of the game. Like, you just don't know. Like, you don't know where anyone stands in this game. So it just sucks. But full apologies to Jenny. Sorry for doubting you. Let's see. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do because I feel like I need to get them before they get me, but I don't really know who them is yet. So I'll keep you updated. Hey, good morning, guys. Okay, so one HOH last night. Somehow. But here I am. So I have to put up 2 people today. So I'm going to put up Emma and Bradley. Emma, this shouldn't be a surprise. We don't talk, so I hope you're not shocked. And Bradley, I've already put you up once, before, so I kind of hope this isn't a huge shocker again. But yeah, y'all, I don't know. Good luck in POV, and I wish y'all the best.
All right, gang, today's veto was called Story Time. They had to watch a short film and answer questions about it. winning today's Power Veto due by 5 o'clock today. Congratulations, Rachel. Rachel, you've won the Power Veto.
Okay guys, hey, this is really hard, but I did win the power of veto. I am using it, and I am going to save Emma. With that, I get to put someone else up on the block. I am so sorry, Jenny. You're an amazing person and a great competitor, and I am going to put you up on the block. Sorry.
It's day 14. And what a day it has been. So last night, Rachel became the new head of household. And that was good. That was great. I was really cheering her on. It was trivia. And it was terrific because she's a part of our group and she's part of our alliance and a big part. And I also have like a final two with her. I have like an agreement, you know? And so it was great. She celebrated. We all celebrated. Wonderful. So this morning we get up to discuss. And she's like, yeah, you call me. We can talk. So I called her. And she presented a plan that I was not hoping to hear. I thought the plan was going to be, Emma really came on strong last night. It's her first and only big real point of competition, and she came in second place to Rachel, which I was thankful for because at that point Emma really going to go after me, pretty sure. So I thought the plan was going to be to put Bradley and Emma up, with the target being Emma, to have her go, because there's still 4 people on the other side, which would be Emma, Shelby, Jason, and Bradley. Not necessarily in that order, but I've become friends with Bradley over the course of the week, and that's a really good connection, and he's a great guy, and I've had a good time talking to him. So I didn't want him to go right away, because I was also had my alliance with Jenny, my final two, and she really had convinced me that Bradley would help that situation, and she was right. So Bradley and I, as I said, we bonded over wrestling and everything, and he had to, you know, it's good, it's fun, because his own brother wouldn't watch wrestling with him. His own brother. But anyway, so yeah, Rachel presented me a situation this morning where she said, we're going to have to make big moves soon. Our alliance won't last long. What are we going to do then? And I said, don't worry about that yet. Don't worry about that, because we need to focus on what we're doing, get to the final 7, and then we decide what's happening. Get rid of the other 4. Things will unfold. We'll come to the conclusion, and the goal of what our alliance has been is to get us to the final 7, the 7 of us. And that's totally attainable. I don't care what anybody says. People say, oh, big alliances don't last. We've lasted the entire time. We've lasted the entire time. So I told her, I said, I don't think doing a move that big right now is promising. I don't think that's the right thing to do yet. Let's do that in 3 or 4 evictions from now. Then we can start making those big moves. So she was listening, sort of hem-hawing, like she really wanted to do that. And when I told her, because, you know, you tell the HOH, she's like, well, I'll do whatever you want, whatever you decide, but I really don't think there's so many strategies that you have to think about. It's like, listen, if you go that course, we'll all get 7 there. It'll be great. Then everything, I'm forgetting all the other strategies. Basically get rid of Emma. I don't know. I don't remember everything. But the main point was, don't do that yet. It will disrupt the group, and we don't need to do that yet because we'll be scattered. We can't afford to be scattered yet. And that was true. So she said, okay, and we talked a little while, and that was it. But I was worried that she might make the big move. So she did. I didn't want her to put Bradley up either. I was going more toward Jason, put Jason and Emma up. Because Jason has lied to me through the entire game. He's just lied the entire game. He lied about lying. But anyway, so she ended up putting up Bradley because my main point to talk to her this morning was to say, let's not put up Bradley. I was trying to get him saved. She did put him up. I tried. I told him I tried. I'm sorry. He said it was cool. He saw it coming. So it was him and Bradley on the block. Then they had veto, and Rachel pulled out the veto. She's a strong player. And I told her all along that she had the potential to win this game. She's that strong, and I wanted her to win this game, and I wanted to help her win this game. And I was honest with her. I absolutely meant that. So she wins the veto, and I'm thinking that the plan should be take Bradley down, put somebody else up, whatever. Emma stays up. Emma's going to be evicted because we have those numbers in our alliance. Well, nobody heard from her in the alliance. During that processing phase, before you put in your veto, were they going to use it or not, she didn't talk to anybody, and we all knew something was up. Alex came to me worried. Jenny was worried. Matt was worried. Some worried people. So then she submits the video without ever really talking to any of us. That's not to say she didn't talk to some people, because she did, but it wasn't me, her final two. She submits the video. She takes Bradley down. She used the veto to take Bradley down and puts Jenny up. The worst move she could have made for the group. Put Jenny up. So she didn't take Bradley down. I'm sorry, she took Emma down. Which for me at that moment was like, whoa, that's who I want out. Are you kidding me? Emma's going to come for me, and you're my final two, and you're taking the person I want out down? And she basically came to me and said, right away after the video, she didn't tell me or anything before what she was going to do, and she said, hey, Jenny was the stronger player and all this, and I feel like do this, and she turned on us that one time, and I'm still not happy about that. Which Jenny had earned her way back into the alliance. Yes, she voted to keep Mitchell, but she has been honest and true with us the entire time and really earned those graces back. So I didn't buy that excuse. I thought that was a lame excuse. And I told her, I said, that's not a good excuse. This is a terrible move. Right off. And she was like, okay, really showing that she didn't really care much for my opinion. She chose what she did today by putting Jenny up on the block. She chose to destroy our alliance. She crushed it into a million pieces, and it's no more. So Buster Bunkers lasted a long time, and now it's not, because Rachel chose to play in the selfish manner. I mean, we all have to play. I say selfish, not in a personal way, but in the game way, she was selfish. She started playing for herself.
What up, BBH house? This is Matt. I vote to evict Bradley. Thank you, big brother. Bye.
I sadly vote to evict Bradley. What a mess, Rachel.
Hi. In a wild turn of events tonight, it brings me no joy at all, but I am voting to evict Bradley. R.I.P.
I am voting to evict Jenny.
I vote to evict Jenny Consoler.
For some reason, my horizontal isn't working. I vote to evict Jenny.
I vote to evict Jenny.
Well. In the history of Big Brother Hometowns, it took 19 total rounds. 19 rounds, more than anyone in the history of the game, to say the words, I vote to evict Jenny. Unfortunately, for my heart and hers, it was said 5 times. By a vote of 5-3. Jenny, for the first time in your career, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
And Jenny gets evicted. It's 5-3. Alex did vote to save Bradley, but we talked about it, know why. We understand why. That doesn't mean it was not hard to see her go. Because for me, it was hard to see her go because I've played so closely with her. And I say this. I give kudos to Rachel. It was a huge move. Not only did she get a huge player out, who's a champion, She destroyed an alliance. She disrupted the entire house, and she severed the relationship with me. Our final two's no more with Rachel. So now we're arch enemies. And she's going around telling people things that aren't true about me and all this stuff, saying that I'm threatening people, which that's not true. And I even talked to the people that, well, she wouldn't say who. And I told her, I said, listen, you have to tell me who. If you make an accusation like that, the burden of proof lies with the person that made the accusation. If you don't supply the sources, then everyone that witnesses what you said has to assume that you're lying and those things are untrue. And her answer was, okay. She wouldn't say. So the only person I talked to was Jake. And Jake is a sensitive guy, and I think he wants to play closer with me still, but he did vote. And I told him beforehand when we were talking about who was going to vote how, I said, listen, whoever votes to get rid of Jenny and whoever votes to keep Jenny, there's going to be a divide. It just is, that's the natural effect of what's going to happen here. I mean, people can't get their cake and eat it too. They can't. That's not how this game works. You have to accept the negatives with what you think is the positives. So if I do this, then the effect would be this. And I told him that straight up. It's like, listen, do what you want, but just know this is what's going to happen. So it affected him in a way, and it's not that he felt threatened, it was a game situation, but Rachel was trying to take it and make it seem personal, but anyway, I don't know what she's doing at this time. She has this huge God complex. I mean, her head is swelled so much from the person that I first met and aligned with. It was like, aligned with, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. She's won two HOHs. She's won 2 or 3 vetoes now. I mean, she has a resume. She has a resume. Needless to say, in the end, the vote was 5-3. I'm on the 3 side of it all. And what can I do? You know, I'm in a bad place. Hopefully, you know, I've got Alex and Matt, and hopefully I can gather some other folks. But it really, it was a tough day. It was a tough day. And I felt responsible for the things that happened because I made that chat. I made that alliance. And I felt responsible. And, you know, now I've put myself out there. I've let Rachel know. And we're not in the same group anymore. And she wanted to know what was going to happen. Well, she found out, that's for sure. When we got to the finals, she did it. And now she's target number 1. I will do everything I can. I told her in the beginning, I want you to win this game. And I will do everything that I can to make sure you win. Because I feel like I want you to do that. And now I will do everything I can to make sure she does not win. Everything I can. I'm hoping I'm around to make that happen. If not, kudos to her. She might earn my vote after all in the end if she's sitting there for having done so much chaos, caused so much chaos. I didn't think it would be her, the agent of chaos. I did not think it would be Rachel. But, you know, she's rowdy. She even said maybe Mitchell was right. And I'd already thought that before she said it. Maybe Mitchell was right about her lying. Rachel is a liar and a snake. Watch out for her. And we didn't believe him. Now I believe him. Because she even admitted, she goes, maybe Rachel was there. Ha, ha, ha. Whatever. So funny.
So Rachel got the HOH. She wanted to put Jenny and Alex up because she wanted to make like a huge move. But I was like, no, I think you should put like Bradley and Emma. And in case like the video is used, we can just try to backdoor someone. We also created a chat with Jason and Shelby just to make sure that like we would have the numbers. Like we would have 4 people voting and we would have like someone that's not on the Bunker Busters with us. And now Rachel won the veto and she wanted to backdoor Alex. And I was like, please don't backdoor Alex, because like I really had a lot of mistrust with Alex before, but now I'm starting to trust him a little bit more. And I still think I can work with him, and I also didn't want to just put him up because I knew he was going to tell everyone about my extra vote, because he still thinks that it is an extra vote, but it is a vote still. And like, I'm not sure if I can trust Alex or not. I hope I can, because anyways, and then I was like, Rachel, you cannot put Alex up. And she was like, okay, so I'm going to put Jeff up. And I was like, I think putting Jeff up is going to be a waste of an HOH, because I think he's just really loyal to the Bunker Busters, and I don't see him being a bigger threat or anything. And I just told Rachel, hey, I think you should put up Jenny, because Jenny has Bradley, Jenny has Emma, Jenny has Jeff 100% with her, and she's also close to Matt, and I thought she was very close to Alex too. So then I just told this to Rachel, and she was like, okay, I'm backdooring Jenny, I'm gonna go tell Alex, and I'm gonna go tell Jenny. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, if you guys have been watching, every time I talk to Rachel, we change our minds 20 times before we actually make a decision. But this time the girl was drunken in the bits. She just was like, okay, I'm backdooring Jenny, goodbye. I'm gonna tell everyone. And she told Alex, and she told Jenny. And basically, we need 4 votes to get Jenny out, and it is even hard to find 4 votes to keep Jenny. And just the fact it is so hard to get 4 votes to keep Jenny, I think we should evict Jenny, because that's how much people are willing to do to keep Jenny into the game. Like, literally. She has Jeff and Matt for sure with her, and she has Emma. Oh my god, everything is just so stressful right now. I mean, I've been wanting a big move to happen, and I kind of told Rachel to do that, and she literally went for it. And I think things are gonna get interesting now. You know, the game was really boring before, so now it's time to have some fun. It breaks my heart to get Jenny out, but honestly, I think she had to go, because like, she's just too good. She's just an amazing person, and everybody loves her. So I need 4 votes. I know I can have 3 with Alex, and like, if I can just steal someone's vote, and I can make a 4 happen. So I'm not sure whether I'm gonna use my power or not, but I'm gonna have to wait and see.
Okay, let's. Oh God, I look like shit. Okay, let's catch up, shall we? Jenny has just been evicted, 5-3. I voted to evict Jenny because if I force the tie, Rachel has the deciding vote. So I got Jenny's blessing to evict her. So it sucks, but that's, you know, strategically that's the best thing I could have done, because I know that I have Jenny on that jury, not bitter against me. I had no part in her going home. I did fight for her to stay. I wanted her to stay. But I was able to vote her out and it not be my fault, so good. This game like sort of blew open in a way, and I can't tell if I'm in like the best spot ever or I'm not. I have Jeff and Matt. I've got Jake, Pietro, Rachel. I don't really trust Rachel that much. I feel like she's against me, I really do. I've now been added to an alliance with Jason and Shelby. Emma, she doesn't even deserve to be here. Point blank, period. I don't care if you see this, Emma. You should not be here. Who else is in the game? Bradley, I voted to save, so I at least get a round bypass from him. So, barring anything crazy happening, I should be okay. I kind of don't want HOH. I don't want it. Because that means I have to turn on one of the alliances. So I'm gonna, oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying this. I might throw the next comp. Maybe I'll see what it is. But we're at 10 people. Oh my God. And also, Josh, I have to like give myself my little ego boost here. You made a comment saying that Jenny has survived 19 evictions. Yes, she did win and I did not. But I believe I've now survived 21. So no one's evicted me yet. Let's go. Oh my God. Knock on wood. I'm gonna have to recount, because I think I've survived 8 this season, because the first 2 were separate and then there was a double. Or maybe that's 7 evictions. And then last season we started at 16 and we got to a final 2, which means 14 evictions minus the 2 doubles means 12 evictions. So 12 plus 7. Okay, maybe I'm at 19, 20. Maybe I'm the same as Jenny. Somewhere in there. I don't know. I need an ego boost. So Josh, do the math and please tell me. Oh my God, let's just keep going. I don't know. I'm not going to win, but like, I don't know. This is a really messy ass game. And I don't know what Rachel was thinking. So Rachel today decided out of nowhere to throw up Jenny on the block. Part of me feels like she was considering to put me up. I really do think so. And I think that there were enough people that I have connections with saying, nope, I don't want that to happen. So that's good, but oh my God. So Jenny basically got backdoored, and Emma saved, and then Emma didn't listen to Rachel, so they still got beef, hopefully. God, this eye looks so bad. My God. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry I haven't updated you guys that much, but it's kind of just been a lot of literally hanging on for dear life. It's like a paradox to where the more I feel like I'm controlling stuff, the more I feel like I'm not controlling anything. So I'm honestly trying to just not be nominated. That's literally I know in season 8 I had all these wild, intense strategy things, and I was deemed the cult leader. But this time I feel like I'm literally just, don't nominate me. Let's do these people over here. Ignore me. So, I mean, so far it's working. I survived 10 evictions. What? I should not be here. I should not be here. Quinn, Mitchell, Jenny, Sarah, Daniel Kennedy, they are out the door. And I'm here. That's wild. It's literally wild. So, I don't know. That's it. So we are one day post Jenny Consalvo. And today has been the longest, most boring day. No one has talked to me at all. I've had a few little conversations, nothing at all. No Zoom calls, no video chats, dead ass nothing. The group chat is dead. Rachel's drunk on the beach. I mean, it's just dead ass. Jeff won HOH, and he is apparently ghosting everyone. Everyone's saying that they haven't heard from him, which I think is true. Knowing Jeff, he's doing some dramatics and, trying to make people squirm for the cinematics, and that's why you gotta love Jeff. But as a player, it's driving me insane. So I'm just like, Jeff, tell me what you're doing. He did tell me, quote, I have the utmost respect for you. You're totally safe. I know we're not on the same page with this, but I have to do this one alone. And so my guess is that he's doing Jake and Rachel, but I really hope it's Rachel and Emma. So, I don't know. It's weird. If I somehow don't get nominated today, that means I have at least 4 more days in the house. That's insane. Why am I still here?
So here's my final diary room. I'm a few days late, but I was really sad that I got voted out, so I didn't think I could make it. But I understand why they voted me out. I definitely think that it probably was one of those, if you don't do it now, you might not be able to do it later. But that might be thinking of myself more highly than I ought. But I think it's potentially true. But I hope it destroys every single one of their games for doing it.